Hi, this is Ken Washer, and I'm going to go over this hypothetical problem that I posted on the discussion board for you. The idea here is to see whether or not GMAT scores help in determining whether students will graduate or not. So we have 19 students here. We have their GMAT scores, and we have whether or not they graduated. What you want to do first is to sort these students by whether or not they graduated. So that will give us two groups. The group that graduated, I think, has 9, so N1 would be 9. The group that didn't graduate, there were 10 of those students that didn't graduate. So we have two groups there. Calculate the mean, and I would do this in Excel for group 1. Calculate the mean GMAT score for group 2. Calculate the variance for group 1, and calculate the variance for group 2. I got 513 for the mean GMAT score for those who graduated, 464 for those who didn't graduate. The variance for the graduates, variance in GMAT, was 575, and it was 1227 for those who did not graduate. So once we have those down, we next need to calculate the pooled variance, and that is going to be N1 minus 1 times the variance for group 1 plus N2 minus 1 times the variance for group 2. And we're going to divide that by N1 plus N2 minus 2. For N1, you get 9. For this, this term right there, the variance, that is the 575. This is 10. This is 1227. That's 9. And I believe that's 10. When you work this out, you get 920. And again, that is the pooled variance. Now, once we have that, then we can calculate the t calculated, or the t statistic, and that would be the mean for the first group of 513 minus the mean of the second group that did not graduate, 464, and then the pooled variance over N1 plus the pooled variance over N2, and we take the square root of that denominator, and I got 3.51 for the t statistic there. Then lastly, we need to look up the critical values here, and this is normal distribution, based on a normal distribution. We need to see where the critical values are. So we would look up a t with 5% significance. It's a two-tailed test, so we divide that 5% by 2, or in other words, we're going to leave 2.5% in that tail, and the same 2.5% in this tail over here. And then the degrees of freedom would be n1 plus n2 minus 2, which, looking up a t of 2.5 and 17 in the appendix, gives you 2.11 there. So the 2.11 would be these points right there and right there. This is actually the negative 2.11 on that side. So if the t statistic is within this region here, we fail to reject the null hypothesis that the GMATs are significantly different among these groups. However, if the t statistic falls outside of this region right here, or below this region over here, below negative 2.11 or above positive 2.11, then we would reject the null hypothesis and conclude that there is a significant difference. Now, the t that we calculated is 3.51, and it would definitely fall out in here. So we would conclude that there is a significant difference in GMAT scores between these two groups. Let me know if you have any questions. Bye.